Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Warhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Southern Miss's offense takes the field. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Rodemaker. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's caught inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Trucks through the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UL Monroe's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Looking for a block. It's Wells. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Buckley. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking deep down the right side. And he reels it in inside the 30. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And once he got loose, it was all over.
That's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Rodemaker. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
The Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
On the move, it's Buckley. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Rodemaker. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. Just ran over it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. And the ball is intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Coming after him. That's caught. It's Cole. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Warhawks in the hurry up.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Dropping back, it's Booty. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran
that's step one. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, the matchup of 1 versus 2 just wrapped up, and we have a final update for you. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a matchup between the top 2 teams in football is going to go a long way in telling the story of this season.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Rodemaker. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really